This is CBS.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Jean LeGrand. Coming up next, two San Antonio girls, sisters. One of them missing tonight. The other is a victim of sexual assault. A natural gas explosion in Utah this morning, and San Antonians hit the street today running for a good cause.
And I'm Jack Diamond. Exactly what is that strange circle around the moon? I'll tell you.
I'm Bob Kurtz. In sports, the Super Bowl is set, but then you know that, and if you didn't know that, you don't care much. But regardless, we're going to show you the highlights.
How can you stop from getting the flu this January or prevent it from getting you down again? Well, we'll tell you. Eyewitness News is next.
For Eagle Records presents
I found my thrill.
the legendary Fats Domino.
I got a whole lot of loving for you, true loving for you. As I'm walking to New Orleans.
His records have sold over 100 million copies.
Dear Lord, Josephine, how do you do?
Fats Domino. His greatest hits on 2 LPs, long play cassette or compact disc. Concert highlights also available on stereo, VHS, or Beta.
Cause I'm ready, I'm willing, and I'm able to rock and roll tonight. I wanna walk you home. Tell me I'm in love again. Blue Monday, I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm talking about you and me. Let the cold wind blow. Let the cold wind blow.
Fats Domino. His greatest hits on 2 LPs or long play cassette, just $12.95. Compact disc or concert highlights on stereo, VHS, or Beta, only $16.95.
To order, credit card customers call 1-800-453-5900. If busy, call 1-800-824-1300. Or send just $12.95 for albums or cassette, or $16.95 for compact disc or video, plus $2.50 shipping and handling to Fats, P.O. Box 7000-5, Amherst, New York.
What should you expect from the Oprah Winfrey Show?
My addiction is biting my toenails.
The unexpected.
As I say, I love America. There are all kinds of people in the world.
I once asked my wife before we were married to greet me at the door in a bra, panties, and a garter belt, and she did it, and it scared the hell out of me when I saw it.
I like my husband a lot. I just like everybody a lot, that's all.
I had all 3 of these men, plus my husband, going on at one time, and it was wonderful.
The Oprah Winfrey Show is different.
The Oprah Winfrey Show, weekday mornings at 9 on KENS TV.
Christmas is over and the bills are piling in. But the best news of the new year is that delicious Dollar Days are back at Taco Bell. Now through February 15th, you can enjoy great savings every day. Enjoy our delicious bean tostadas, 2 for just $1. Or our crunchy tacos, 2 for just $1. Or mild or spicy bean burritos, 2 for $1. And top it all off with a 16-ounce Pepsi for just 39 cents. So if Christmas has put a crunch on your family budget, come to Taco Bell for delicious Dollar Days.
Every day, the average American hears more than 1,000 commercial messages. Most of them go in one ear and out the other. But there's one event that's too big to ignore, with drastic reductions on all 4 samples, one-of-a-kinds, and new overstocked items. Highland's chain-wide inventory blowout. Where this countertop microwave oven with automatic timer is just $69. Save $30.
Highland's inventory blowout. Everything's priced to sell on site.
Oh, one more thing.
Sale ends Saturday.
You'd never guess that I woke up with a stuffy nose, because now I'm fortified with the breathing relief of 4-way long-acting nasal spray. And I'm going to keep breathing freer all day. Because 4-Way's fortified to give up to 12 hours of all-day or all-night breathing relief from cold, sinus, or allergy congestion.
Fortify yourself with 4-Way long-acting nasal spray from Bristol-Myers.
He's fortified.
Remember how great you felt when your car was new and beautiful? Boy, what a feeling. But how about now when your car is ugly? Better take a look at Maaco's famous half-and-half car and get in right now on Maaco's chain-wide half-price sale. You get a supreme paint job with new ultraviolet sunscreen coating for longer, better protection. Right, a better paint job at half the price. Here's how.
The Maaco Supreme Paint Job. Regularly $349.95, now only $175. Sale ends February 28th.
Act now.
There's only one Dairy Queen Country Basket. But now the Country Basket comes with our famous country gravy or your choice of 4 great-tasting new sauces made just for dipping. And you can take your pick for the special sale price of just $1.89. So do your picking and start grinning, while the Country Basket is yours for a song.
Coming up Monday on South Texas Sunrise, City Councilman Jimmy Haslocker will join us live to talk about the 911 emergency system.
Also, we'll show you the new Palo Alto College here in San Antonio. Plus, Eyewitness News reporter Russell Rose will be here to tell us about the Big Brothers and Sisters program helping out kids in San Antonio.
And we'll be talking about some clouds moving through San Antonio on Monday.
All that, plus the latest news and sports.
That's South Texas Sunrise Monday morning at 6. See you then.
Just don't corrupt the young man.
Darling, I think you'd have an easier time corrupting him than I would.
Jerry Kenderson is Mark's doctor. He told me that Mark is dying.
I'm going to use that boy to put her in her proper place. Then I'll destroy him.
Sue Ellen already told me that you decided not to marry Mark Raisins.
I told Mark yesterday that I would marry him.
Monday at 9:30 a.m. on KENS 2 TV.
Morning, sir. That was some New Year's party you threw.
Gerald, the sale price on this washer's much too low.
Don't you remember the New Year's party? You said, thanks to you, Hyland's New Year's sale would go down in history.
So I lowered the price on this washer?
Actually, sir, you lowered the prices of all these appliances.
Oh, no.
And the stereos and those tape recorders and those receivers.
Good morning, Bob.
Who are they?
Don't you remember? You hired them at the party.
Why didn't Mr. Ewing stop me?
He tried. You fired him.
What else did I do?
Well, you knocked down the price on a Pioneer digital audio disc player to just $168. Save $31. And you put an RCA VHS video recorder with wireless remote on sale for just $237.
What have I done?
Don't worry, sir. It's only for a few days. Besides, everyone's probably too wiped out from New Year's to come.
You really think so?
Sure.
The Highland Superstore's New Year sale, Friday through Monday, January 5th.
This is the morning of your life, and it starts with Bridal Fair.
The third annual KENS 2 Bridal Fair is coming to the San Antonio Convention Center Sunday, January 11th. This is the Bridal Fair where you'll find everything for you and your wedding. There'll be displays, a panel of experts, a fashion show brought to you by JCPenney, Genghis Formal Wear, and Rex Formal Wear. There'll be prizes, and you could win a grand prize of a fabulous honeymoon in Los Angeles, flying on Transtar and staying for 5 days and 4 nights at the beautiful Hyatt Regency Hotel. Travel arrangements provided through San Antonio Travel.
Brides-to-be register at the door for either show. Doors open at 12:30 for the first show and 5 p.m. for the second show. Visit these fine merchants at Bridal Fair: Weberg Fine Furniture, Black Tie Affairs, the Hilton Inn, Leah Holler Cosmetics, and Eduardo's.
This is the one. Bridal Fair.
It's a question of taste. If you had your pick of 2 cereals, both with 100% nutrition, would you pick the one with just one kind of flake? Or Kellogg's Just Right with 3 different kinds of flakes, plus hearty rolled oats, plump raisins, sweet juicy dates, and crisp crunchy nuts? You're not alone. 3 out of 4 people picked Just Right over every other high vitamin cereal. There was no question of nutrition. It was simply a question of taste. Kellogg's Just Right with fruit or whole grain.
At this very moment, where the morning is replacing the night, a woman is performing the ritual that holds a secret of youth. She starts with 1 shimmering drop. Ever so quickly, the ritual replenishes youthful fluids, greaselessly easing away dryness. Her day begins with a silkier, younger look. The ritual of oil of Olay, fluid or cream. It can help keep you looking younger, too.
Oh, it's all very, very nice, but it's just not home.
Ah, Deborah, what do they have back home that you don't have here in Philadelphia?
Oh, fairy godfather, my family, my friends are in San Antonio, my roots. I just want to go home.
Well, you've always had the power to go home. All you had to do was want it. Now you've got those magic red slippers. Just click them together 3 times, and you'll be back home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Ah, you must have wanted it.
Oh!
Subaru announces our annual Now You See 'em, Now You Don't 86 model closeout sale. Every remaining 86 Subaru is on sale, but they won't last long. With customer cash back on every 86 Subaru station wagon. And $1,000 cash back on every 86 Subaru XT. Whoa! Because with up to $1,000 cash back, everything is going fast.
On sale now at these participating San Antonio Metro Subaru dealers.
Around here, raisins are big business. So when Kellogg started putting 2 scoops of raisins in the Raisin brand, I knew we had problems. It's simple. It's the law of raisins. You put 2 scoops in each box. You sell more boxes. Bam! Raisin shortage. I respect Kellogg's, but that's a lot of raisins. You know what I tell people? You got a backyard? Plant raisins.
Fiber-rich Kellogg's Raisin brand. 2 scoops is a lot of raisins.
It's my turn to see what I can see. I hope you'll understand. This time's just for me.
Oil of Olay has a lot to do with how I feel about myself. It makes my skin look so vibrant. Sheer and greaseless Oil of Olay replenishes to give me a younger look.
Oil of Olay. It can help keep you looking younger, too.
I love Oil of Olay. And when I look this good, look out.
There's Ronald McDonald!
Hiya, kids. Let's sing the safety song.
I know my name, my address and phone, so if I get lost, I'll call my home. If a stranger ever comes to me, I won't go near. No, I'll run straight home. That's very clear.
We won't forget what to do, Ronald.
Thanks, kids. So long.
You can learn all 10 safe kid tips from this booklet your parents can get free at participating McDonald's. Then you can get a Safe Kid certificate.
Are you looking for a new home? You've probably been driving yourself crazy. Quit driving all over town to look at houses. You don't have to anymore because now there's Real Estate Showcase. It's about time someone put homes on TV, and we're doing it. From under $100,000 up to $2 million, you can find it here. Hi, I'm John Williamson. And I'm Al Starkle. On Real Estate Showcase, we bring the homes to you. Join us Saturdays and Sundays at 8:30 and 5:30 on KENS 2, Channel 24.
You never have to feel like a potential victim again thanks to Nova Technology's amazing new Nova XR 5000. When properly applied, a 3 to 5 second jolt from the Nova XR 5000 can drop a potential assailant to the ground. Weak, dazed, and passive, yet is non-lethal and accepted as safe and non-injurious by the medical and scientific communities. No one sets out to be a victim, yet government statistics show that 1 out of 5 households will be victimized by crime within the next 12 months.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Don't worry, kids. Dad has his Nova XR 5000 stun gun.
Why experience the fear and anxiety of feeling like you or a loved one could be a potential victim of an unprovoked assault? Know the secure feeling that comes with carrying a Nova XR 5000, the safest, most effective protection you can own. Order now. Send $99 cashier's check or money order to P.O. Box TV5, San Antonio, Texas 78299. Or call 512-231-6789 to use your MasterCard or Visa. That's 512-231-6789 or $99 to P.O. Box TV5, San Antonio, Texas 78299 for your Nova XR 5000 and never feel like a victim again.
What's the first thing you think about when you think about downtown? I think of excitement. It's exciting to be in downtown San Antonio, surrounded by these beautiful buildings, great stores and restaurants. Via is now introducing a new way to get downtown, the River City Runabout. Park at either Fiesta Plaza or St. Paul Square and hop the River City Runabout for only a dime. Shopping downtown will be easier than ever. For more information, call 227-2020.
The fiber in Kellogg's Mini Wheats helps keep me flying right, but it's the delicious frosting that fuels my youthful appetite.
Small problem. The shredded wheat nutrition gives me that drive, but the kid in me loves to tackle the tasty side.
Kellogg's Mini Wheats. Shredded wheat nutrition for the adult in you. Delicious taste for that part of you that'll never grow up.
The fiber in Mini Wheats gives me a great start. When it comes to the great taste, I'm just a kid at heart.
I'll have what she's having.
At this very moment, where the morning is replacing the night, a woman is performing the ritual that holds a secret of youth. She starts with one shimmering drop. Ever so quickly, the ritual replenishes youthful fluids, greaselessly easing away dryness. Her day begins with a silkier, younger look. The ritual of oil of Olay, fluid or cream. It can help keep you looking younger, too.
Enter a world of excitement, where fantasy comes to life, where the stakes are high and secrets lie. For your entertainment tonight,
Enter a world of excitement. Enter the world of entertainment tonight.
Watch Entertainment Tonight, weeknights at 6:30 on KENS TV.
Enter a world of stars and start your new year off with a bang. All this week on Entertainment Tonight. Find out the behind-the-scenes changes that put Scott Baio back in charge. Check out the new film from Brat Pack director Emilio Estevez. And see what's new from trendsetter Grace Jones and country favorite Loretta Lynn. Plus, surprises on the set from superstar Liza Minnelli.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
All this week when you enter the world of Entertainment Tonight.
Entertainment Tonight, Monday night at 6:30 on KENS TV.
Channel 5, Cable 6, KENS TV.
Hi, I'm Loretta Swit with the most exciting new product for busy people since the invention of the telephone. It's the incredible new hands-free featherweight phone. It plugs right into your telephone and ends sore necks forever. It frees up your hands, so you're free to do whatever you want whenever you're on the phone. You can talk as long as you like and do your work at the same time, whether you're at home or in the office. And the reception on both ends is just as good as what you get from your handheld receiver. In fact, it even has a volume control, so you'll never have to ask anyone to speak up again. And this switch allows you to use the handset whenever you want. To switch to the featherweight phone, just flip the switch and put it on. That's all. And you can move it from phone to phone in seconds. Just plug the base in here, the cord from the wall in here, and your headset in here. It's that easy. Best of all, it's only $19.95. And if you're concerned about quality, listen to the words of the founder of America's largest answering service.
The featherweight phone is unbelievable. We've bought thousands of similar headsets for over $130 each. And yet I can't hear the difference between our expensive ones and the featherweight phone.
And it comes with a full money-back guarantee. Now, it's not available in stores, but you can order yours right now. Look, even if you've never ordered anything from TV before, believe me, this is the one time you should. Here's how.
Call toll-free 1-800-228-1800. Have your credit card handy when you call to save COD charges and rush your order. Or pay just $19.95 plus COD when your order arrives. So call now 1-800-228-1800. 1-800-228-1800. This is a free call.
Fall's here, and it's clearance time at Northside Pawn and Jewelry. San Antonio's resale leader has what you want this fall. Save big on brand name 35mm cameras and accessories for professionals and hobbyists alike. Check the beautiful selection of men's and women's jewelry, all specially priced to sell now. Get an extra TV for football season. Our selection of tools is a handyman's haven. Firearms for collectors and sportsmen. And always money to loan on items of value. No one loans more and sells for less than Northside Pawn and Jewelry, corner of Hildebrand and Blanco.
Crime Stoppers, helping you do something about crime in San Antonio.
Every Thursday on Eyewitness News, we take you to the scene of an unsolved crime and ask for your help in solving it. And that's exactly what you've done. Your calls to Crime Stoppers have led to the indictment of nearly 300 suspects. Arsonists, murderers, rapists, burglars, and more. Over 600 cases have been solved.
Crime Stoppers on Eyewitness News, making San Antonio a safer place to live.
Over 6,000 square miles of tropical paradise, nestled in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The islands of Hawaii. But sometimes, even in paradise, there could be trouble. When there is, the people of the islands know they can count on the U.S. Coast Guard. Every year, the Coast Guard saves thousands of lives and billions of dollars in property. It's a big job for the smallest armed service, but the job gets done. You could be an important member of our Coast Guard team, saving lives and property, fighting pollution, or stopping illegal drug trafficking, and having the satisfaction of helping others while you help yourself. The islands of Hawaii, just one of the coasts we guard. Find out more. Talk to a recruiter or call toll-free 800-424-8883.
The San Antonio City County Martin Luther King Commission will join other cities across the nation in celebrating Dr. King's birthday. January 16th through the 19th will include a seminar covering hunger, homelessness, and unemployment, an ecumenical service, a people's march, a banquet, award presentation, and an address by national figure Reverend Joseph Lowry. Community groups have planned events, too, that will focus on the dream, freedom and justice for everyone. Check your newspapers for details.
The innocence of childhood. To parents, a child is one of life's greatest treasures, but too often, happiness becomes a nightmare when a child disappears from a secure home into an unfamiliar world of terror or emotional instability, a world no one deserves to be a part of. That's why at KENS TV, we want to find these missing children. Through the Missing Children Network and Eyewitness News, boys and girls from San Antonio and across the country are being found. With your help, we'll bring America's missing children back home.
Hello, this is Leonard Nimoy with an important announcement. A rare and serious disease called Rye syndrome may strike children and teenagers who have chickenpox or flu. The cause of Rye syndrome is not known, but some studies suggest a possible link with aspirin. So, it's important to consult a doctor before giving medicines with aspirin to children or teenagers with chickenpox or flu. Rye syndrome also occurs in children and teenagers who take other medicines or no medicines. It's important to watch for early signs and symptoms. If a child acts strangely, shows belligerence or excessive vomiting, followed by drowsiness, after seeming to recover from chickenpox or flu, get medical help immediately. Give no medications. Thank you.
If you're a Texas veteran who's looking for a piece of land, your Texas Veterans Land Board can help you. Hi, this is Jerry Jeff Walker. The Texas Veterans Land Program wants to lend you up to $20,000 to purchase 5 or more acres of land. There's no hassle to qualify for this Texas Veterans Loan Program. If you want to own a piece of Texas, call the Texas Veterans Land Board at 1-800-252-VETS. That's 1-800-252-VETS. Tell them Jerry Jeff sent you.
For those times when being prepared means everything.
Kurt said it'd be like this.
When you'd like the weather to work for you.
Kurt said it would be like this.
When you want the weather and you want it right, remember...
Kurt!
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 Watch Kurt Schmitz on Eyewitness News.
Kurt said it would be like this.
No thanks, it hurts my dentures.
These people are exploring the most profoundly complex architecture in the universe, the fundamental building blocks of human life. It's in labs like these at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital that the last battles will be waged and won against childhood cancer and other catastrophic childhood diseases. Please help in our search for the ultimate cure. Please support cancer research at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you.
When the guy next door refuses to mow his lawn, what can you do?
Angela Hernandez and Diana Maldonado agree. It's a jungle out there.
When you're getting a raw deal, who can you turn to?
How to avoid getting soaked by pool companies or anybody else?
When you have to fight City Hall, where do you start?
Nancy Casillas claims she had a head-on collision with a San Antonio road.
When you have a problem and need help, look for the troubleshooter, Jack Atherton. Eyewitness Wants to Know, weekdays on Eyewitness News.
How can working people with low incomes ever hope to own their own home? They don't fit into traditional housing programs. They can't afford to pay interest. Habitat for Humanity has an answer for these families. Using no government funds, but monies provided by caring individuals, churches, and service organizations, Habitat builds decent homes and sells them to selected families at no interest and no profit. We also build a partnership between people of different denominations, economic means, and racial groups. The homes are built largely by volunteers and by the families themselves. The cost of the house is paid back to Habitat over a 20-year period. The payments go immediately to the building of more houses. Habitat for Humanity is worldwide in scope. There are now 170 projects like ours in USA communities and in 14 overseas countries. Habitat is faith in action. The idea works. If you want to help us, call 223-5203. We need your financial aid, your material donations, your building skills. Be a Habitat partner and discover a fulfilling new adventure.
Since 1911, Our Lady of the Lake University has made a difference in San Antonio.
The Lake was the first college in San Antonio to be accredited. We had the first school of social work and the first teacher training program in bilingual education in Texas. We started the first weekend college for adults in South Texas. I'm Sister Elizabeth Ann Soltenfuss, president of Our Lady of the Lake University. I invite you to celebrate the Lake's 75 years of higher education and community service.
The one for you.
You better be straight with me. I heard some pretty upsetting news today.
Ray and Donna ran to you with that wild story about me blackmailing Edgar Randolph.
And don't tell me you're above doing that sort of thing.
Do we still have those bugs on his phone? Good. I want you to bring whatever you've got for the last 2 weeks to my office tonight.
Maybe we can get together for lunch one day. I'd like that. Good.
Monday at 9:30 a.m. on KENS 2 TV.
Over 6,000 square miles of tropical paradise, Hawaii. But even in paradise, there can be trouble. When there is, people know they can count on the U.S. Coast Guard by saving lives and property, protecting the environment, and enforcing the law on the sea. The Coast Guard keeps the island safe. Join the Coast Guard team. Talk to a recruiter or call toll-free 800-424-8883. Hawaii, just one of the coast we guard.
I was petrified to go to my first meeting.
The thought of going to an AA meeting was like saying I was an alcoholic.
I walked in, I saw the coffee pot, poured myself a cup, and sat down on the back.
The only thing I was told by a friend of mine, you have to listen. Shut my big mouth and listen.
Well, I guess I thought they'd look down on me because I was still drinking, but they didn't. You see, you just have to want to stop drinking, and eventually I did.
Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up in the phone book.
The Baptist Children's Home at San Antonio has been nurturing children for over 40 years by caring for abused and neglected children from all over Texas. The home is committed to showing children that have been rained on all of their lives that there really can be rainbows in their world. The care they receive in family-style cottages is instrumental in enriching them physically, spiritually, and emotionally. We give them a fresh start in life by providing the strength, love, and care they need in order to conquer the hardships life has already dealt them. Support the Baptist Children's Home at San Antonio as it strives to be the rainbow in the midst of a child's storm.
Channel 5, Cable 6, KENS TV.
Give blood, please.
Don't let the game of life beat you. Get the facts on the many ways to prevent unintended pregnancies. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists wants you to have the facts. For your free facts booklet, call 1-800-INTENDS. 1-800-INTENDS.
What do you want for him? How much?
Next on Dynasty.
$30,000 a month.
Positive identification. Does that mean that you're not sure who the people were in that plane?
You've got to get me out of here. I've got to be without.
There's nothing I can do.
Why, Fallon? Why'd you leave me?
Monday at 10:30 a.m. on KENS 2 TV.
The United States Customs Service wants your help in stopping drug smuggling in private boats and planes. If you've seen activity around a marina or airport that might be connected to drug smuggling, call U.S. Customs 24 hours a day, toll-free, at 1-800-BE-ALERT. You can remain anonymous, and you could be eligible for a cash reward if your information leads to the arrest and prosecution of drug smugglers. You can help. Call 1-800-BE-ALERT.
Get ready!
When we move fast. When we hit with irresistible force. Adventure training in the Army National Guard.
Some flight. The food was cold. We're 2 hours late. Oh, now they lose my bag, and all I have to wear is a claim check. My head is splitting. I've got a headache this big, and it's screaming for Excedrin.
Excedrin, the headache medicine. Regular strength pain relievers give you only this much medicine, but Excedrin gives you this much more. Nothing proven stronger without a prescription.
I had a headache this big.
But I took Excedrin, and it's gone.
Excedrin, the headache medicine, now in caplets too.
I switched to Carrie because...
Carrie is so very...
different. It doesn't feel like my old lotion. It's concentrated for rough, dry skin. I switched to Carrie because...
Carrie is so very...
recommended by many dermatologists and used in hospitals. Since they trust Carrie, I don't mind paying more. I switched to new Carrie. Carrie's Silky Smooth formula because...
New Silky Smooth Carrie is so very...
special. Glides on smooth and absorbs quickly. Softens my skin every day.
Original or new Silky Smooth formula Carrie is so very...
The New Yorker. It is not the ordinary person who would eagerly await a visitor such as this, who, for a few hours each week, would put aside career, hobbies, health club, and do something that is rare today. Read. The New Yorker. It begins with an insider's guide to what's happening in movies, theater, music, dance, and art. Add to that the best fiction, nonfiction, and poetry of our time, previewed in the New Yorker sometimes months in advance. And throughout it all, you get laughter. Those legendary New Yorker cartoons. Call now and get 52 weekly issues of the New Yorker for just $25.95. Save more than $50 off the $78 cover price. Also, get this New Yorker cartoon sampler book free. At a price like this, you may even want to order two.
Call 1-800-874-8000. 1-800-874-8000.
On Magnum, industrial espionage sends Thomas on the chase of his life.
You know that I can't move my legs, mister?
Why do these guys take a shot at me just because I took some pictures of them?
The point is, two men are trying to kill you.
They're going to kill you, too.
Where are they? Corporate competition can be a killer.
Come on, let's get out of here.
A deadly manhunt on Magnum.
Monday night at 10:30, right after Eyewitness News.
Juan Seguin was born in 1806 in San Fernando de Bella, today known as San Antonio. He became captain of the 2nd Regiment of the Texas Volunteers. The Alamo fell while he was on his way to Gonzales to get help for Travis. Seguin became a senator in the new Republic of Texas and was twice mayor of San Antonio.
Hey, towing cars hadn't exactly made me Mr. Popularity. The next time you see me, remember, the National Kidney Foundation wants, hey, they need that old car you got laying around. It'll help to drive against kidney disease, and you get a deduction for the market value. Look, hauling off your old dud won't make you like me any better, but it'll make you feel real good about yourself. Call the National Kidney Foundation and turn your dud into a deduction. I was petrified to go to my first meeting.
The thought of going to an AA meeting was like saying I was an
I
alcoholic.
walked in. I saw the coffee pot, poured myself a cup, and sat down in the back.
The only thing I was told by a friend of mine, you have to listen. Shut my big mouth and listen.
Well, I guess I thought they'd look down on me because I was still drinking, but they didn't. You see, you just have to want to stop drinking, and eventually I did.
Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up in the phone book.